Hello and welcome everyone to your Friday edition of the Daily 8 on the News 8 Live Desk. Phil Pinarski here, ready for the weekend and even more ready to bring you the top stories of the day. We'll take a look at your weekend planner and get you set for week 2 of football frenzy in just a little bit. But first, we head over to our top story of the day. After an hours-long search Thursday afternoon, the Wyoming Police Department has arrested a man accused of assault. According to the department, officers attempted to locate the man around 11:30 yesterday morning, but he fled before they were able to take him into custody. It wasn't until about 2:45 later that afternoon that authorities located the suspect. In the meantime, several schools had to be placed on lockdown in the area while the police began searching for the man. Video that was shared with News 8 captured the impending arrest of the man. We expect to learn more about this case in the coming future as the investigation unfolds. And we head to Oakland County now for story number 2, as a probate court judge has been suspended from the bench after recordings of her showed her using homophobic slurs, derogatory descriptions of black people, and claiming she is a, quote, new racist. Kathleen Ryan is the judge in question, and she has been placed under investigation by the Judicial Tenure Commission. Ryan has served on the bench in Oakland County since 2011. Ryan has not yet responded to the recordings, but a statement obtained by WXYZ from her legal representatives say that they look forward to vindicating Judge Ryan in the appropriate forum. And the city of Warren is where we find this next story. Police there have responded to a viral photo going around that appears to show an open casket on display in one of the city's parks. Police said that when they first saw the casket at Butcher Park, they responded quickly, but when they got to the area, the casket had already been gone. Investigation was started then promptly after, and after several tips from the public, it was determined that the casket was being transported from New York to Detroit for a burial of a 97-year-old recently deceased woman. The Warren Police Department said that no crimes were committed, and they want to assure the community about that. And we have an update to the recent Meijer M-Perks theft scheme here in West Michigan. We have been following the case since an investigation by Michigan State Police and the Attorney General's office started after customers complained about vanishing rewards points in the spring of last year. Well, now another suspect has been sentenced. Nicholas Moy has been sentenced to 5 to 20 years in prison for his part in the scheme that Meijer says cost them about $1 million. The impacted customers have since gotten their points returned to them, and Moy will be required now to turn over about $630,000 in frozen cryptocurrency and cash over to the state. And switching gears now, it's close to the weekend, and it should be a good one as the weather is starting to cool down. And if you're like me, you love that it's not going to be as hot as we've seen recently. There is plenty to check out all across West Michigan, and you can find some of the top picks right now inside this week's weekend planner. The 21st annual Mayor's Grand River Cleanup gets started on Saturday, along with the 40th annual Rhodes McKee Reeds Lake Triathlon. That's also happening on Saturday. And if you're looking for something that's already underway, well, the Michigan Flywheelers Antique Engine and Tractor Show has already begun down in South Haven, but one of the biggest fairs in all of the state of Michigan is also getting started in about less than an hour, I would say. Arlena Cugino has more on that.
In about an hour at 1 o'clock, the Allegan County Fair will open for its first day, and there's lots of different events and things you can check out here, including the carnival. This opens at 3 o'clock today, and the big event tonight is Ludacris. He's set to perform at 7:30. Tickets for that are still available. There's also animal shows and lots of other things you can check out. We have the full details over on woodtv.com.
All right, thanks, Elena. And remember, if you're still in the need of something fun to do, well, you can find everything you need right now inside this week's Weekend Planner, which you can find over on our website. And in Kalamazoo, 2 newly appointed liaisons hope to bridge the gap between the city and the LGBTQ+ community. Back in July, the city designated Tanya Hewitt-Smith as the city manager's office liaison, and Christina Ellis was named the liaison for the Kalamazoo Department of Public Safety. The two will now work to provide accessible and friendly ears for the LGBTQ+ community in the area to help bring their concerns to city leaders. We have ways that you can actually reach both of the liaisons right now inside our story on woodtv.com. We're going to take a step aside now and let you get a look at your forecast. Here's Storm Teammate meteorologist Matt Kirkwood.
Okay, cold front moving through, and boy, it's a strong one. We're really going to feel a difference in those temperatures, and with that colder air moving in, we'll have a chance of some lakeshore, lake effect rain showers developing tonight and also through tomorrow. This is the forecast for today. We're coming off a day where we hit 86 degrees yesterday, much cooler today, plus we have the north to northwest wind around 10 to 20 miles an hour. Frenzy forecast, so it's going to feel like fall out there if you're in the stands, so temperatures slipping into the 50s by the end of the game with that breezy north wind. Here's what we're tracking. Cooler this weekend. Actually, the coolest stretch of weather we've had dating all the way back to May in terms of high temperatures. No rain, though, it looks like, for next week, and a major warming trend on the way. Just a spectacular September weather pattern unfolding yet again next week. We should be around 80 degrees or warmer from Tuesday right on through next Friday. Not only that, but that's going to be accompanied with a whole lot of sunshine.
All right, thanks. So no rain tonight is perfect because we will hopefully have a lot of football games happening tonight. Week 2 of Football Frenzy is officially back, and we'll be bringing you highlights and scores from about 20 games tonight. So our sports team is going to be very busy. We will also be paying special attention to our 3 spotlight games as Muskegon and Rockford square off. East Kentwood travels to Byron Center, and South Christian takes on East Grand Rapids. So 3 big games there to keep an eye on. We also have a winner for the top play of Week 1 from last week, nabbing more than 47% of the total votes is Lowell's Nathan Raisin. His one-handed grab against East Grand Rapids last week was incredible. Take a look at this, just the ability to not only reel the ball in one-handed, but then also finish off the play and score a touchdown there. So definitely congrats to Nathan on being the first place winner of the 2024 Football Frenzy Top Plays of the Week. And remember, we do debut these top plays every single week of the high school football season right here on the live desk on Monday. We will hopefully have some more jaw-dropping plays tonight that we will be able to show you next week and allow you to vote for your favorite. All of that can be found over on woodtv.com, of course. And we got the party started earlier this morning as, again, we kick off Week 2 of Football Frenzy with our Frenzy Tailgate. The Daybreak crew was out at Schoolcraft High School this morning, and the students showed out in a big way. They donated $300, which will allow 12 Baskets Food Pantry in Portage to buy 648 pounds of food. Such an incredible part of Frenzy every single year, seeing how much these kids care. All right, well, that is going to do it for us today on the Daily A. We will be back again on Monday with the top stories of the day that you need to know. I want to thank you all so much again for tuning in to this latest edition of the News 8 Live Desk. I'm Phil Penarski, hoping you all have a great rest of your day and an even better weekend.